ago, we have welcomed a new addition to our homestead. We were able to buy 2 milk sheeps so that we could finally have our own milk. Besides eggs, meat, vegetables, and fruit, milk takes up a big part in our diet, and until now, we needed to rely on the grocery store to get any dairy products. We bought the 2 sheep from a small farm an hour away. After a drive through the beautiful landscape of Austria and a short stop to check in on our animals, we could finally let them see their new home.
Schützt die
Hallo Schafe, ihr dürft aussehen.
Hi.
Seid ihr jetzt skeptisch, gell?
Komm auch Schafe.
Und? Ja komm, geh.
Ja, hallo.
Komm.
Das ist langweilig, das nicht 3 Jungs.
Komm.
Oh, super.
At first, we put them on a separated pasture so they could get to know our other sheep. We saw that they were doing quite well with each other, so it didn't take long until we let them together. The 2 milk sheep are pretty different in character. While one is very trusting and even likes short walks, the other one, Minnie, is more shy and still needs time to build trust. Minnie is a sheep from the breed Kleiner Steinschafe, called Bowweg in English. This breed originates in the Eastern Alps, so it is used to living in a high mountain territory. The other one, Milka, is a mix between this breed and the common milk breed. Currently, only one of the 2 is giving milk, which is Milka. The other one will hopefully have a lamb in the fall, and then we will be able to milk her as well. None of us has ever milked a sheep before, so we had to learn how to do that right away. After watching some YouTube tutorials, the first times milking were still hard and it took a while to get all the milk out. However, after practicing for a few days, it became far easier. So we have our milking stand right here in front of our garden house. At first we had the milking stand in the tent over there, in this tent where the sheep sleep and so on, but it didn't really work out because first of all it's more dirtier than here, and the other sheep were always distracting Milka, and she was very unsettled and she kicked the milk way more and so on. So this right here works quite well. So at first we always had to take her on the leash and then guide her here, because back there is the tent and right now the pasture of the sheep is here, so it's not a problem, there's fencing around, but we rotate the pastures, and when there is none here we have to take her outside the fencing, and in the beginning we took a leash so that she wouldn't run away, but after some time that was really not necessary anymore. She knew exactly where she should go and that's no problem at all anymore. Here in the front we have this bowl so we can feed her 1 or 2 handsful of special food for milk sheeps, and she can just walk up here and stay here. Here's the milking stand in front of the garden house, and I'm just going to show you real quick. Basically it would need to be renovated, which is a project we have been planning for a long time but never really got the time to. So there is a bunch of stuff here, and then we have the food here, and it's more like storage. Another important thing is, before you can milk any animal really, you have to clean her up. So we bought these here. It looks like normal paper towel. It is a bit more stiff, I would say. My mom likes to clean her with just washcloths, which works as well. So you don't really need to buy these fancy paper towels. But we were like, let's try it. Maybe it works better, but it doesn't really make any difference. And I think especially if you have a lot of different animals to milk, then it could get expensive. So washcloths work really well. Also, our sheep Milka is much calmer now that the routine while milking her is established. In the beginning, it happened a few times that she knocked over the milk vessel or spilled the milk. Meanwhile, now, she knows exactly what is happening, where she has to go, and so on. When we got her, she was used to getting milked twice a day, so my mom milked her in the morning and I did at night. Then she started to give less milk because she is expecting her next lamb now. In general, we have made a really good experience, and all difficulties were solved after some patience with the sheep milker. So after milking, the first thing we always do is to sift the fresh milk through a paper towel. This helps to get rid of any dust or dirtiness right away. Then we store the milk in the fridge. As we currently don't have that much milk, since Milka is only getting milked once a day in the morning, most of the milk we just drink in coffee, hot chocolate or pure. We also like to have porridge or cereal. To make cheese or yogurt, we save up a bit more milk and then process it. So far, we have tried some cream cheese, mozzarella, kefir yogurt and simple yogurt. Kefir yogurt, for example, can be made out of a small amount of milk. The microorganisms necessary to make it live in the kefir grains, which you can get online or from a fellow yogurt maker. You put those grains into a clean glass jar and fill up with the milk of your choice. Let it sit on the kitchen counter for 1 or 2 days, then strain the kefir and enjoy. Reuse the grains with fresh milk. We use raw sheep milk, but have also tried raw cow milk or a store-bought one. The end product is a healthy fermented food with lots of good bacteria and stuff that aids the microbiome in your gut.